Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my finished look. Do you like it? Do you want to see how I did it? You do? Let's get into it. I want to do something dramatic. So I'm definitely going to go full coverage with my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is, I forget the name of this one, but you guys know this one. It's like their newest release. But first I'm going to get my brows together because, yeah. And I'm using the Makeup Revolution brow pencil. It's the thin one. It's actually really, oh my god, it's almost out already. Oh, I swear I didn't buy it that long ago. So that's disappointing. It is my everyday go-to brow person. But I am gonna mix in this brow powder, I think it is. I have to look. That I got in Ipsy this month. Because I haven't used anything that I got in my Ipsy this month. Oh no, I'm running out. Not mid brow shaping. Makeup Revolution. Literally, this pencil is like not even a month old, and I'm like pushing. Gosh. Try to use what I can. Basically, I'm just using this for the shape anyway, but I'll finish it with one of my e.l.f. ones. This is trash. Going in with my e.l.f. waterproof. See, this is why I'm gonna just go back to e.l.f. because I gave Makeup Revolution a chance, and that wasn't even a month. And I don't even like do my brows every single day, only on my work days. So, yeah. I'm gonna fill it lightly, and then let's see what this brow powder is all about. Let me grab it. I should have been prepared, but then I wouldn't be me. I'm never prepared. All right, so I've already grabbed it out of the box. This is a little box. It's by Beauty For Real, and it's the Brow Max Ombre Brow Powder. I've never opened it yet, so we will see it together. Dude. Okay. Oh, okay, so it has a mirror and the two brow colors and a little dual-ended brush spoolie guy. Tiny, cute. So this is actually 3 colors, so I get the concept by looking at it. Front, middle, end. So I'm going to use it in that order. It looks a little darker than what I would use, but let's see. I don't know about the middle color. I don't like my brows to be like too harsh, but I'm gonna use it as it is. So right now I'm in the middle color. Let me clean it off to, I'm going back into the front color because just a little bit more. I don't like a harsh brow. I'm gonna use the darkest guy here. Do the end. So it has good pigment. What I like so far is that it's not overly pigmented, so it's workable. So it's, I can see that because I did 2 layers of the lightest powder, which is not really that light, it's right there, and it doesn't look harsh and crazy. I'm actually gonna go in with it a little bit more just to make it blend a little bit here, just a little bit. So that's good. So you see with, without. So now let's make this side match. You see what I mean? Like I'm dipping, I'm not tapping off. So it's very workable. In my eyes, I would say this is beginner friendly. But we'll see. And I always draw it a little far and then I always hit it with one of those. I don't know why. That and my concealer is like what fixes everything. I don't know of another way to do it that works for me. So I'm still with the first color. There's definitely room for error. Now I'm going into the middle color. I absolutely despise a harsh brow. And I'm going into the end color. Especially like on lighter skin tones, it doesn't work. On deeper skin tones, to me, it looks great. You know, it makes the eyes pop. But for me, like, of course, I could not put on brows like this and go outside like this. Like, that's a negative. Get somebody else to do it. It's not happening. These are what I call makeup brows. The way it was before I did this and like comb through, you know, very light, sparse, good to go. But other than that, it's a no. So let me get my concealer, my MAC Studio Fix concealer in NC 25. Is it NC or N25? Let me see. Doesn't matter. It's NC 25. And let's carve out these brows. Like, let's just do it. I actually like the tone so far because it's just like I have the vision, you know? I can see the end result and it's a good one. I know like a lot of people are into doing the blade strokes to mimic hair or whatever. And I'm just filling my brows in, guys. I'm not doing all of that. I'm still a huge fan of like, not completely, of like the 2016 brows, but close. I really I like to do makeup looks that don't take too long. Especially because I wear makeup for work. So I've got like my work makeup down to a science, and I'll do a video of that. Like I can do it in under 10 minutes. Probably less than that if I like wasn't planning to switch my lip color or eyeshadow or anything like that, because most days I don't wear eyeshadow. I just do a winged liner and keep it moving. You see that? I love a good carved out brow. I do my brows, a winged liner, my skin tint. I don't even wear a foundation. I've been wearing skin tint for like a year and a half now. I did wear foundation to work like last week or so. When I was testing out 2 foundations, which was, who was it by? I just saw it. I was testing this against what I deem the drugstore version of it. I think it's a Maybelline 30 hour. I believe it's Maybelline, hopefully. Because I swear, if you're interested in the Anastasia Beverly Hills, the newest foundation that I just showed, but you don't want to spend the 40 or whatever it costs, you can get, here it goes, it is Maybelline. The Maybelline 30 hour one. This wears the exact same. And I think this was $11, not more than $13. And I got it at Walmart. They have an excellent shade range. And I just feel like it's a spot on dupe for this guy here. The only differences that I noticed in the formula is I always do that. The Anastasia is thicker. That's it. So the Maybelline is more liquid, but they both dry down to the same type of finish. And they're both extremely long lasting. No, I don't have, look, I got the smears on my forehead. Anyway. They're both long lasting and it's just like really cool. So you don't have to spend, unless you just want, I mean, they're both in glass bottles, just this one's matte. Yeah, I have videos up on that, so if you want to check that out. I also have some shorts And you can go ahead and watch, and while you're, you know, browsing, feel free to subscribe and hang out with me. I like to play in makeup and things of that nature. That's what I like to do. And you know, so that's how I do that. And then brush that out for no harsh lines. Let me see. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So in the spirit of using the products I got in my BOXYCHARM, I'm going to use the eyeshadow palette that was sent to me. I did glance at it. I do have to say I'm not that excited because the color scheme is very pastel, and personally I don't think pastels are good on me. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing when it comes to pastels, but I just don't like it. So this is the palette, and it's by Ace Beauty, and it is the Whimsical Bloom palette. So I'm going to open that. See all the excitement? It's very pretty. I'm gonna, it's a mirror here, so like this. I just see a lot of pastels, and that just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna go with the pinks in here. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is called Kissable. I'm gonna start there. And I've used this brand's palettes before. I've never purchased them. I just got like so many of them through Ipsy. They're not bad at all. I'm just, this one, I'm going for the pinks because of like my shirt. Maybe not. So it has good pigment. I think like all of their palettes that I've ever tried are very beginner friendly. Like, you see the pigment is there, but you can move it. Like, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to do some concealer work here. But I don't know why I always do that. I just always take it too far. So I'm just gonna put that like 3/4 of the lid. And let me do it again on this side. And it's a good formula. This brand has really good formulas. Like, I have to go through my stash and pick out all the palettes that I have, and I'm just gonna do like a dedicated video on that because to me they're really like underrated, because I don't really hear anyone talking about this brand, and I don't know why. It always throws me off when like good quality makeup, the actual makeup is good quality. I don't know, maybe it's the packaging. Like some brands, even if I get it in Ipsy, if I don't like the packaging, I won't use it. Like, okay, the brow powder that I use, it's not my favorite packaging, but I do like the results, so I will give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. So now I'm gonna go into, maybe, should I try Blossom? I'm gonna see. I'm afraid that those colors might be so close that they're gonna look the same on the lid. So I'm gonna get a more flat brush to apply it. Trying to do like a line cutout with it. Something a little more precise. I use this guy here. And hopefully it'll come out like the way it is in the pan. Okay, so I can definitely see the difference, so that's good. I'm just gonna pull that in. And I'll use the fluffy brush to fill it in. I just wanted to make that line. You know what I've never been able to do? And I'm gonna dedicate a video to that too. A freaking cut crease. I've never been able to do a cut crease. I have tried and failed so many times. So right now I'm just building up the darker pink. I want to keep the line going and just brush it, bring it in slightly. Get a good shape going with it. A good ombreing, if we will. Smudge that out. I'm gonna get the lighter pink. And so whenever I do these looks, I kind of like layer, I guess you would call it, back and forth with the darker and the lighter. So they like overlap each other properly here. So I'm doing that. Now let me line the other side. Get a good line because I don't know how some of these ladies do it, but I can't like freehand make it look sharp. And I don't feel like wasting tape. So all of that. Just fill in a little of the line and go back in with a fluffy brush. Brush. And fill that guy in. I remember when all these like subscriptions started. I think it was, I don't know exactly when it started, but I know I first subscribed to Ipsy back in, I want to say, I think it was 2017. And I loved it for what it was, but then too many months in a row. So too many months in a row, they kept sending me these freaking mascaras. So the color that I'm going to use to blend in this house, I think I'll use this one. And it's called Whim. I'm going to use that there. And I'm going to use that just to like blend from there to there. Hopefully it's not too dark. And I just got fed up with it and I gave up on it. And then fast forward, I'm trying to remember when. And it's funny because I saw, this was before Cardi B had announced her pregnancy, her first pregnancy with Culture. She had did an advertisement of her opening BOXYCHARM. I'm like, you know what? Let me look into it because I love me some Cardi B. I was like, let me look into it, and I subscribed to it, and I've never unsubscribed. So I've literally been getting BOXYCHARM for several years now. I don't remember. I don't know how old Culture is, but from when she was in the belly, that's when I started with BOXYCHARM, and then I believe they merged last year. So I want to do a nice topper, a nice glitter. So I'm going to use this one, and this one is called Wistful. I want to use something more dense. Well, this is not more dense, but well, it is. There's actually a large eyeshadow brush, and I want to see if this glitter goes all glitzy and stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Let's spread it all over. Let's see. And let's see and let's compare. I want it a little more dramatic. Just a little bit. And I just never unsubscribe from BOXYCHARM because it's like a gift. Like if you're a makeup lover and a skincare lover, it's like you just get an unexpected gift. And I love it. I have discovered some really good products and some brands that I've never heard of, which, you know, is the point of BOXYCHARM. Like I never knew about the brand Pharmacy. And I've got some really good stuff from them. I was shocked this month. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from Pat McGrath ever, like through Ipsy or BOXYCHARM, and I got a Pat McGrath bronzer. Now, what threw me off about it is that when I opened it, it didn't have like that plastic that they put to protect it. I'm going to be using this, but And I was like, wait a minute. Like, I have quite a few Pat McGrath things, and I'm pretty sure it has like a plastic, but when I open it, it just looks like that. So this is the Divine Bronzer. So we'll get to that. I'm not using it. So that was very light. What? So I'm not upset with the look. I guess because I stayed away from the more pastel-y pastels. Like blues and stuff, I don't feel like they look good on me at all. And I don't think I should be bothered with that. I feel like no matter what, it's pretty hard for me to make it work. So I'm just not. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Anastasia, like I said, and I'm going to mix in my Face Bond Luminizer. This is by, and this is Mirror Ball. This is by Urban Decay. This is so pretty. I'm just going to mix it on a little mixing tray. Probably do like 2 pumps or, well, I'm going for full glam. So let me, full pumps didn't come out. So I know you guys told me to do that 4 times, but full pumps didn't come out. So there, I'm going to add, this is actually really pretty. This specific one, Mirror Ball. So add a little. It just takes your foundation. If you like a nice, glowy, luminous finish, you'll like that. It's nice. Get something to mix it with. Just stir it around. It's funny how we become like chemists and stuff with our makeup. Using my, this is a True Techniques, Real Techniques, what is this one called? This is the Bubble Blending Brush, and I really like it. This was like $6 at Target. And those drops, it gives, like, you would have to be close up to see it. I'm gonna try to catch it on pictures and add it in the end so you can see. It gives like such a nice luminosity. It's really cool. I also started using a new concealer. So for my eyes, I'm going to stick with the, I don't know why my mirror loves to do that. A little in my hair, but that's okay. You should be pushing your makeup a little into your hairline. So yeah, I started using a different concealer for my face than my normal e.l.f. I was like, you know, I'm gonna give it a try. So this one gives like such the perfect blend. This is such a good brush. Like with brands like Real Techniques and Sonia Kashuk and, you know, e.l.f., I cannot see myself spending an excessive amount on like the BK beauty brushes, and people are raving, oh my god, it applies so, if it 2 brushes for like $55 or something like that, if I'm gonna spend that, I'm gonna need the brushes to come with a full-time makeup artist who is ready to slay my face every single day. I'm not, especially it's synthetic. What's the difference between these synthetic bristles and those? I don't know. But people claim, oh, it's so soft. No, I'm not doing it. So I've been using the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. And this is in the shade BWM CC-S05 Golden. I don't know if that's the whole thing, but or maybe it's just golden. I'm just going to use 2 pumps like that and get a little concealer brush. Like Sonia Kashuk, you can go and get a full set of brushes. The full face set is like $40. And they're good quality brushes. Sonia Kashuk has been around for a very, very long time. When I first got interested in like makeup and doing intricate looks as far back as I can remember, I want to say like 2012, 2013, all the people on YouTube that I was watching, all the makeup girlies were using Sonia Kashuk brushes. So, and I don't know how long she was in the game before that. But yeah. And her brushes are just like really, really good. So I like this concealer. I'm very into products with skincare and stuff. Like I use the L'Oreal Tinted Serum because it has the hyaluronic acid in it. And honestly, if you use it daily, you genuinely will see a change in your skin over time. Like, it's not a lie. Especially if you have a good skincare routine already, then you're just adding to that by using the tinted serum. And yeah, I'm not old by far, but I am a little older. And it's very important to keep my skin hydrated. So like my skincare routine, I am heavy on the serums and good moisturizing, because from my experience, for your hair and your skin, the key is moisture. Dry hair breaks. I'm just cleaning makeup off. Dry hair breaks, dry skin cracks. So it's important to stay moisturized. And let me see, what do I want to do now? Oh, my blush. So I'm going to stay in the like pinky family. I'm going to use my KVD Good Apple Blush Balm Duo. And this is in Secret Thicket. And it's two colors, Hallowed Apple and Hidden Apple. So I'm going to use maybe the lighter one of the two, because I just want to keep in the pink family with it, but like not too much, if that makes sense. I don't want to be like overly pink. Oops. That looks more purple. I thought this was a lighter. I'll do too. Blend that guy out. Oh, well, today I saw a TikTok and this lady, I have to get the brand of the contour, but it was literally gray, like cement gray contour stick. And so many people in the comments were saying how ugly it was. And I don't think it was that bad. I don't know. It did give like a real shadow. Sorry, I had a call. So what I do is I put on my blush, and then I'll do like another layer of concealer to kind of like make it blend a bit better. And we all know the trick of letting the concealer sit for a little bit. So I do that. And it just makes, like I finished on this side, it just makes it lighter, because I personally am extremely heavy-handed when it comes to my blush. I don't know why, but I like to see it, I guess. And I try not to be, but I am. So then I'll take whatever little bit of blush is left over and use that to make a seamless blend, because who wants harsh lines on their face? And I just do that. I don't add any extra. I do it like that. I do it like that. And after that is when I go into my powder. And let me tell you, this powder has become a staple. I do not do my makeup without it. This is so perfecting. Like when I heard people talking about it, I thought it was BS and just like a scam to get me to buy something. But the Huda Beauty, I think this is the Easy Bake. It's the Peach Pie Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. This is so amazing. Like, just watch. I just add some on my puff, and I try to add it evenly, and I don't tap it off. I know some people do, but I'm just going to show you a comparison. Like, it makes my makeup perfect. Like, I don't know what is in this powder, but like, I need a big batch of it because it makes my face so perfect. I want to try it on my life. Like, just going to use the powder on my life. Make my life perfect. Look at that. Flawless, like that. This to this. This and over your skin tints, anything you use it for, this is amazing. And of course, you go in where, you know, if you have oily skin like me, you go in. Don't be afraid to use it, because you are going to look like a doll, a real life doll. Anywhere you put it is just going to look perfect. And press it in. And I've never had a problem using this powder and then like taking pictures with flash or anything like that. It doesn't like have flashback, and I use a lot of it, as you can see, because it just perfects my entire face. Like, look at that. Are we catching this? You see the difference? It adds, to me, it adds like a light layer of coverage. So let me just finish this side here. And it just makes you like, it is a real life filter. And like I said, I do not dust any of it off, because why? It melts into the skin, and you can see where I put it. From here on, it's there. From there on, it's not. But now I'm gonna go in with it. And look, it's just perfection immediately. I am obsessed with this powder, and I have no plans of ever going back to any other powder. I used to love the Laura Mercier powder, but it's nothing like this. I mean, it was all the rave years ago. And then, you know, people have to realize any powder that you use over liquids is going to mattify your skin. But mattifying and perfecting it, two very different things. So you could use freaking baby powder and it's going to mattify your skin. This is something different. I don't know what's in it. I don't care what's in it. It's just amazing. And I love it. I just press it, press it, press it everywhere that you crease or have problems, and it gives a nice matte. Like, I don't feel like I look super dry or crusty. It doesn't cling, you know. I mean, I don't have any dry patches or texture, luckily, but it doesn't emphasize pores. In fact, it really does blur. Like, I don't know. I love it. Just press, 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 press. Then I go into my eyeliner, and I'm completely terrible with eyeliner, as we know. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm still using this eyeliner. It's by, I don't know, it's rubbed off. I think it came in Ipsy too. It's 21 something. And yeah, just going over. I'm not gonna go all the way in, just go up to right there and kind of build it up. I think the pinks are very nice. And I'm still using my telescopic mask. You know what? Let me do my wing first, because I know I'm gonna mess it up. I'm 100% sure I'm gonna mess it up. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. H2O proof eyeliner pen in jet black. Let me do this off camera. I'll be back. I don't want you guys to see me ruin it. Just hold on. All right, so I'm back. I did my wing as best I could. And for the lip, I'm just gonna go in with this LA Girl lip liner, and this is in Cafe. And I have my lip balm on. That's it. Ideally, you should use, to get like the best color payoff for your lip liners, you should use it on dry lips, and it does not feel the best. It's going to tug a bit, but that's where you get the best color from. I did not do that because I prefer some lip care, I guess. And so I'm pretty much filling in my lips up to like there, and top and bottom. And because this is such a pink and dramatical look in my eyes, I'm going to use my NARS. This is a NARS liquid lipstick in Dolce Vita. So it's a pinky nude. Let's see how that looks, because I'm like seeing it in my head, but I didn't see it in real life yet. So just filling in the gap, basically. And let's see how you like it. I have some other options here, but I just want to see how this is. So I'm not like super in love with it at all. It's wearable, but I don't know. I know like the quote-unquote rule of thumb is like if you have a more dramatic eye, to go with a more neutral lip, but I don't follow rules because I feel like however you like your makeup is how you like your makeup. Do what makes you happy. So I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling this, so I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. Let's see. I'm gonna try something a little more dramatical. I have the NYX Lingerie XXL, and it's hard for me to read the color of this one, but it's this one. Let's see. It might be too much, but let's see. Oh, that's dark. I don't know. I came across a post on Facebook, and it was showing like the eye and lip combos that look best, and I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. I like the lip on its own. I like the eye on its own. I don't know. Let me take this off. I want to try another one. So I think I'm going to go with this. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Trophy Wife. And I think I'm going to put like a juicy gloss on top of it. So I'm going to use the clear side of my NYX. Oh my God, it's so hard for me to read these. I need my glasses. This is in the shade SLHP19, but that doesn't matter. I'm just using the clear side. So I'm letting it dry down. I felt like it was the perfect tone to complement. Let it dry down. I love and have always loved the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. I remember like back in like 2017, every time I got paid, I would go get a different shade. I was obsessed because I think they're like, I don't know if they still are. I don't really pay attention. I think they are $20. And every time I got paid, I ordered them. Before that, my obsession was the Tarte liquid lipsticks. And those were $20 also. When I tell you obsessed, I was obsessed. And that's just how I am. When I get obsessed with a product, I need it in every color. And that's just how it has to be. So I had that. I still have my, I went through like a Jeffree Star obsession also. And I, you know, prior to all the scandal stuff, I was obsessed. I loved me some Jeffree Star. Oh, I didn't put on my mascara. So I'm using my telescopic in Carbon Black. I don't know if I want to do a lash or not. I'm not sure. I had such a nice Jeffree Star collection. I still have the first set, I believe it was called the Vault. It's a bunch of, let me see, I think I still have it. It's like right here. It's like right over here. And this is literally from 2017. So this is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics You Better Work Velour Liquid Lipstick Collection. And these are ones that I never use. Yeah. So, obsessed. Still my favorite palette, I think, that I've ever used of all time across all brands is the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I was able to make so many beautiful looks with that, and I really chose it over every palette I had every single day. So yeah, I need my highlighter. Just do 2 coats of mascara. I think it's good enough. I don't really feel like doing a lash, but I swear a lash is night and day. It really is. For my highlight, I'm going to use the Pixie Glow because it's the pinky one. Let me get some on there and get it on there. Then I'm going to fix my hair and get back. And I want to spray it down. Just use a little bit, like that, like that. Let me spray it down with my setting spray as soon as I find it. You know, I'm going to use my Hydro Grip spray because it's right here. It's not the one that I wanted, but it's just the regular Grip Set and Refresh spray. So I should have sprayed some first to get that first initial burst out because it doesn't spray evenly if you don't. So I'm going to let that do what it does. I'm going to fix my hair and I'll be back with the finished look. Alright guys, I'm back with the final look. So here it is. I've got my face framing bangs, which is a must because it covers up my insecurity of my 5 head. Got my edges laid, also a must. That is my Puerto Rican New Yorker in me. This one piece of hair that is violating and showing me who's boss, I guess, is also a must. And yeah, this is the finished look. Do we like? I like. I think it's very pretty. I think it looks great. And I don't feel like I need lashes because of my bangs. I feel like it's just a waste of time. So here it is. Here it is. All right. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe. And thanks for sticking around. And again, make sure you subscribe. And yeah.